if you have decided to buy a hamster, it is best to organise their cage and things before you actually bring them home, because it minimises the stress of them having to be in the box or the carrier or whatever. You decide to bring them home in and you can put them straight in the cage. So I've just got one ready here. It's all set out, there's food in there and stuff. There's not a massive amount of things in there because you don't really know what the hamster will like, so it'll change a lot in the first few weeks. But it's best to get the cage ready, get a dish of food, water, everything, just so you can just put the hamster straight in and minimise the stress. If you're going to bring them home in a carrier, it's also best to get that ready. I've just put a little bit of bed in, bit of Megazorb, a little bit of food in the corner, and a little bit of the chamomile hay, because it's supposed to be calming. And you also need to make sure you have a bag of whatever food they're fed on from wherever you're getting them from. There's Pets at Home, muesli, which I don't like at all, but if you get a bag of their food, you can start them off on that and then mix in the new food that you want them to have over a period of time and slowly phase out this food. So you need a bag of that, and that is pretty much it. But if you do this maybe the night before, then you can go and get them and bring them home and just put them straight in and then leave them for maybe a night or two, depending on how their temperament is. I mean, if they're wanting to come out and stuff, obviously you can get them out, but it's recommended that you leave them for 24 to 48 hours just to settle in, because it's all new and can be a bit daunting for them. But that's all you need. It's preferable to take a carrier instead of using the boxes that they give you, but if it's your first hamster, obviously you probably won't have a carrier straight off, so just take one of the boxes. The essentials you will need to have in the cage when you bring your hamster home is obviously a water bottle, a food dish and a bed. Don't know if you can see it, but it's back there. Everything else can come later, but remember they'll be bored if there's nothing else in the cage. You can also give a wheel straight off, but if your hamster is a baby when you get it, chances are it'll run too much because it'll just overdo it because it hasn't had a wheel before. So sometimes for young hamsters you have to limit the wheel time and maybe give them a wheel, take it away every few hours, you know, give them a wheel at night, take it away after a couple of hours, because they can overrun and exhaust themselves. And that is all. Thank you for watching.
It's morning, I wake up, the taste of sun.